Hi Fave, welcome again, and it's your girl Gracie. Today I'll be teaching you how to make condensed milk rock buns. Very delicious and so nice. Everyone is going to love it. Now, this is the ingredients that we'll be using for this recipe. Of course, condensed milk is a major ingredient in this, and you should definitely set that aside. So bring out that condensed milk from your fridge or freezer and let's make this together. Now I'm going to be adding some flour to a bowl, and then I'm also going to be adding some salt. I'll be using some baking powder and some nutmeg, some sugar. You want the sugar to sweeten that, that your buns. And then we'll also be using some butter for this recipe. Now you want to mix all of this together to combine. You want to mix it until it forms a crumbly texture, like when you want to make meat pie. You know how you have to mix it until the whole flour and the butter has combined. It now starting to look like gari. That is what I'm talking about. So you want to mix this gently, gradually, until this flour mixture turns into a crumbly texture. If you are new to this channel, please like this video, please share, subscribe, like it, share it to your family and your friends, and I'm sure they'll find very beneficial and very helpful. Okay, so please help me like this video at this point. So once you have mixed it until it looks something like this, you know that now you can now go in with your liquid ingredient. For my liquid ingredient, I'll be using some condensed milk in this buns. This was so good. Like, this really made a whole lot of difference in this recipe. You should definitely try condensed milk for your buns. You would love it. Okay, now I'm going to be adding some water to this. The water is to form a bind, to bind all of this together, to just combine everything to form a good relationship. So you're going to mix that up, mix it until it turns into a dough. I would advise that you do not add your water all at once. Add them gradually so that you can, of course, this measurement is very accurate, but I would still advise that you add your water in gradually as you mix. That's what I do. I add my water gradually as I mix, because sometimes your measurements might not be correct, especially if you are using cups to measure. That's why I like to measure in grams. So add your water in gradually, and then you can use your eyes to gauge it. But the consistency that you are looking for your dough is something like this, something that looks like this. So once you get something that looks like this in a pot, be in a pan or whatever, I have been eating up some oil, and I'm just going to proceed to fry that oil in that pan. Like, I'm going to proceed to fry my dough in that oil. I'm making the big size now. I'm still going to make the smaller sizes, but I just like the idea of big buns. That big buns. Now, one thing you want to do when you're making your Nigerian buns, or any pastry that you have to fry at all, is that you want to ensure that your heat is not so high. If your heat is high, it would quickly brown up in the outside part, and in the inside part it will not be done. Like, you will still see flour inside. So you want to ensure that your heat is on medium. If you notice, my oil is not as bubbling as it was before. That's because I'm ensuring that this fries on medium heat and not high heat. Once you have fried that and you are sure that, okay, this thing is good to go, take out your buns from the oil. Make sure it drains very well. Otherwise, you're going to become a big back person. Okay, I'm just joking. But then again, make sure it drains very well. You can drain it on a strainer, or you can put some tissue paper in your bowl before you place it in. Just make sure that the oil is well drained before you proceed with your buns recipe, before you proceed to eat it. So I'm just going to take all of this out of the oil. You can be so sure that this is going to be so crunchy. You can already see that rough patch on the outside. So that's how you know that this is gonna be so delicious. What would you be pairing this with? Please let me know in the comment section. I would say maybe any drink of your choice, maybe some cold milk or some, I don't know, whatever drink. I don't want to promote anything that is further unhealthy, but whatever drink you're going to be pairing this with, you know it's going to be nice. Eat this on a hot afternoon and whoo, it's going to just be nice. So I made smaller sizes. You can make it into smaller sizes like this, or bigger sizes like the one I fried earlier on, whichever one works for you. If you have like kids at home, you can make this size for them, and then maybe the adults can eat the bigger sizes. So yes, basically that is how you make condensed milk the Nigerian way, the Nigerian buns way, and it is so good. I highly recommend this recipe for you. If you've not tried any of my recipes before, please try this one, and I'm sure that you will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching my faves. Please like this video, share it to your friends, share it to your family members, and then support this channel. Like, it's free, so if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe, because it is totally free. YouTube does not charge money for subscription. Okay, so this is what it looks on the inside. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. By the grace of God, I will see you in my next video. Bye faves, I love you.